Yeah, humid as hell. That is correct. Although Phoenix, anybody here from Phoenix?
Haven't melted yet?
19 days in a row. The temperature never went below 110 during the day.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh, dear. Let's see. I think, Dick, are you ready to do the show, Dick?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
TriCaster's on the stream. Let's see. Yes, TriCaster's on the stream. And, let's see. Here I am. Hello. And Burke is over on the other side of the camera, so you can't see him. And
okay.
Let me push a button over here. Those buttons are there. You can hear this. Yeah, okay. So,
the clown car.
Ready to do the show. Ready
yes,
to
sir.
do the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, the 19th
July 19th.
July 19th. This is the 534th episode of the Giz Fiz.
Wow.
So, Giz Fiz number 534 for Wednesday, July 19th, 2023 begins in 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to Totally Unimproved 2003 Giz Fiz. This is the show where you get to play match game. What the heck is it? No, we don't play What the Heck Is It? That's a different show. But you get to caption pictures. You get to be, if you want, chat room celebrity of the week.
Of the week?
Of the week. And you meet the crickets. All right. Oh, and today we have a little... extra photo that George Davis sent. You're not going to caption it, but it made me think that I will do an explanation of why that credit was on television. Okay. So we're going to start with photos provided by George Davis, captioned by you. And here is photo number 1. Right here.
Yeah, I was loading up your other picture, and I got a bunch of dialogue boxes on top of the TriCaster, and I couldn't scroll to get to number 1. Now I've scrolled to number 1. Also, I have to do this first to play number 1. And here we go. Are you ready for photo number 1?
Yes. Why not?
We have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
As you can imagine, even if you're not watching video, the first shot is all bananas. So caption that in any way you want. The picture is just wall to wall, loose bananas. No, maybe not. It's all you can see is bananas. Okay. The Banana Bunch, Bananarama. We're going bananas. This makes me go bananas. Monkey Heaven. That's a lot of bananas. Monkey Porn. So Peel Out. Find the Hidden Minion. Banana Boat. Monkey's Wet Dream. Banana Orgy. Monkey Business. Monkey Heaven. I Ain't Tallying All Them Bananas. Dick Goes Bananas. Too bad Carmen Miranda isn't here to see this. They're all ripe, too. You're absolutely right, Pack NW. It's been a cruel, cruel summer. Cavendish, as far as you can see. Bananarama. And we'll end with all these bananas and not enough vanilla wafers. Okay, George says, for the photo of hundreds of bananas, My caption is, I'm going to be buying a lot of these. I'll put them on my cereal in the morning and make banana bread delicious. Okay. Photo number two is, oh, wow. We are either watching a drone camera or on a window ledge looking down, and it's New York City. Tons of taxi cabs on the street. All right, looking down from a building to the street, and most of the cars we see are yellow. So we're assuming we're seeing a street scene with lots of taxis. Dick's house from above, the view from Dickie D's penthouse. Yes, yeah, really. View from the top, don't jump. Did anyone see that frog? My wife left me. I'm not jumping. She did. No one drives in New York City. New York City traffic on a quiet day. Frogger time. Last step on the balcony is mighty big. Goodbye, cruel world. And there's never a cab when you need one. Superman Sky Phone Booth Cam. On second thought, maybe I won't jump. Just because I'm on the street doesn't mean I want a drone staring at me. Hold that cab. I'll be right down. Those are not taxis. They're yellow Ubers. Ed Sullivan Theater. Hungry, I Shrunk to Bananas. Oh, that's very funny, L.A. Eric. This is why everybody takes the subway. Auntie says, doesn't this make you hungry? I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. My car is the one on the left. Lots of parking spots. I swear I didn't push him. Everyone takes a cab instead of using their own car. Aerial view of taxis on parade. Alternate side of the street. Parking is in effect. Pigeons have lots of targets. Please don't drive in New York because there are so many cabs and buses. That's a very narrow building in the center of the pick. And we'll end with, oh, that's the Ed Sullivan Theater. You know, I don't see the Ed Sullivan Theater. Am I not saying this correctly? Let's see what George put. George just called this a lot of cabs in New York City. My caption is, I'm going down soon to get one of those cabs. I hope to luck out and get the cash cab. Wouldn't that be great? The Ed Sullivan Theater was dear to my heart because we used to tell, we did it almost for 2 years. We taped To Tell the Truth there. Okay. And it was directly opposite Mad Magazine at 1700 Broadway. So, and we had a conference room with a huge window looking out on 7th Avenue. So we could see 53rd Street where they did their outdoor stunts on the Letterman show. And I think it's back to the Ed Sullivan Theater, I believe. Is that correct? Anybody know for sure? I think so. Okay, photo number 3. Looks like a leaf. It's the beach. And it's a leaf in the sand, and we see, looks like water that might be washing it away at any minute. A leaf in the sand, stuck straight up in the sand, right by, I will say the ocean, because it looks like a mini wave coming in. Oh, yeah, I know Colbert is there. Leaf it where you find it. A bay leaf. Ant's boat race ashore. Reruns. I don't think Colbert is back again. Is he? Saved me. Ready to dive in, cool off. New leaf of life stuck in the sand. Don't leave me here all alone. Leaf it alone. Digging leaf, no leaf unturned. Like sands to the hourglass, these are the days of our leaves. Still on strike, trying to mint flavor the beach. Hey, Leaf, who left the leaf on the beach? Looks like the fairy parked their leaf to go for a swim. That's a leaf from my family tree, a very veiny apple. Don't leaf me. And we'll end with Giz 1. Where are the other leaves? George said for the leaf stuck in the sidewalk. I think that's sand, George, but whatever you want. For the leaf stuck in the sidewalk, the wind that we had in the storm last night caused this leaf to penetrate itself into the sidewalk. Wow. Okay, photo 4 is a line of apples, and someone has bit the first apple we can see. A line of apples, a line of red apples, but someone has taken 2 bites out of the apple facing us. Mandy said this is a very confused caterpillar. The worm, Sergeant says, this worm has a long way to go. Teacher got hungry. No, this one is bad. Next. Sleeping Beauty couldn't finish her apples. She's asleep. There's a Steve Jobs everywhere you look. How about them apples? An apple morphed into a worm with vengeance. Hey, who's eating my apples? Don't dare me. I'll take another bite. When teacher has a way to get through all the gifts. The Apple Macintosh. How do you like them apples? Reverb Mike. And we'll end with, we seem to be out of, we're ending with an apple. Okay, here we go, Caesar. Before I pick one, I need to find out which one tastes the sweetest. All right, George says, for the 8 red apples, oh, George counted them. For the 8 red apples, my caption is, I couldn't wait to take a bite of these nice red apples. They were so juicy. Okay, photo 5. Photo 5. Oh, a very young girl sitting on the ground with a really high-end camera. Obviously getting set, ready to take a photo. Young girl, long range zoom lens on her camera, sitting on the ground, camera's on a tripod, ready to take a picture. 70 to 200 millimeter dreams, film at 11. Girl taking shot of leaf and sand, says Ranger Rick. Taking in the New York City night, TikTok, and you don't stop. Candid camera. Say cheese, tell those apples to stand still so I can get the picture. How fishnets have come back in style. I'm waiting for the guy I'm spying on to slap me. Smile, you're on candid camera. 3, 2, 1, action. Parked and ready for the finishing line photo shot. Street photographer. That lens cost so much she can't afford a new sweater. Dan says it's the paparazzi outside of Disneyland. Now that's what you call street photography. The lens is on a tripod. The camera is just hanging on. Is this how you take a selfie? Will this get me A+ in my photo class? Is this how I become a famous TikToker? Ready to catch the leggings on parade? Get out of the road. Google Assistant in training, and we'll end with Travis taking a picture of the driverless car, waiting for her to get out of the way. George says, for a young girl taking some pictures, my caption is, I'm waiting for the cat to come out of his hiding place. I'll wait another 10 minutes and hope I get the shot. And our final 6 of 6 is, wow, every other photo had fruit in it. This is a bowl of ripe cherries, and they almost look to me like they just came out of the refrigerator. Okay, a bowl of cherries. And I think they came out of the refrigerator because they look like they are slightly frosted. Life is just a bowl of... Life is just a bowl of cherries. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Dessert to finish the afternoon tea. Ditto for cherries. Bliss, bliss, chilling with cherries. More life. Oh, life is just a bowl of hand grenades. This tea party has a hint of cherries. So life is really a bowl of cherries. Honey, I Shrunk the Apples. A fruity show. Ain't life grand? Give my cherry to the next guy. Cherry bombs. So that's life. Cherry baby. Jubilee. Anyone? Cheers to the cherries. Watch out for the pits. And we'll end with cherries are like a bowl of life. All right. Well, that was a switch at the end. Cherries are like a bowl of life. George says, for the bowl of ripe cherries, my caption is, finally they became ripe. Our tree was so full this year. I'm looking forward to some enjoyable eating. Okay. And then fun facts from George Davis. Wow. You don't have to, this is just a fun fact. There is a fine of $5,000 for putting your initials into a cactus in Arizona. I mean, it's going to be hard to find somebody, but there is a fine of $5,000 if you put your initials in a cactus. California is home to the largest tree in volume, General Sherman. So is that chat room? Anybody know about trees? Is General Sherman a kind of tree?
No, it's the name of a specific redwood.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Thank you. California is the home to the largest tree in volume. Oh, it's a redwood, General Sherman. Okay. Anybody have a guess as to how old this is? People are just, the guess, the published year of the tree is an educated guess. Anybody want to guess how old that tree might be? The General Sherman. Well, Jam B, who knows a lot of this, 500 years old, 1,500, 2,001 years old, 800. No, not Sherman Hemsley, 4,200, 2,500. Some good guesses here. 2,000. Jam B, got a guess?
I'm looking at the webpage, so.
Oh,
the webpage
okay.
says 22 to 2,700.
Okay, the answer is roughly 2,200 and up. So a lot of you are very close, very close. This is very fun. You know, there are, oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Can you zoom in on that picture where there was a man standing?
No.
Oh, you look at that man. Oh, yeah. That is, oh, look. Oh, wow. The largest living tree, the General Sherman Is a sequoia not a redwood? Okay.
Oh yeah, it is a sequoia.
It's sequoia. Okay. Um, weird laws. In the state of Georgia, there is a law that says it is illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork. All right.
Burke and I both say crap.
Sorry, it's a law according to this. All right. We end with a fun question. How many pounds of potatoes are grown each year in Idaho? Okay. The state known for potato production. How many pounds of potatoes are grown each year in Idaho? Wow. Eric Duckman, 1 billion. Oh, Dwindle said technically it's grown under Idaho. Wow. Evidently, Burke doesn't like potatoes. He says 2 pounds.
Hey, that's weird. Burke was here in the studio a minute ago. How did he get over there onto the chat room?
Maybe he carries his phone. 10 billion. Jimmy B, any idea?
2 million seems like a reasonable amount of pounds. 2 million. I'm going with Giz 1.
Well, user 7950, just browsing, you are
Really?
the closest. You are the
Billions?
closest. The answer is how many pounds of potatoes are grown every year in Idaho? Over 13 billion pounds of potatoes.
That's some spud.
That is. It continued on to a second sheet. So we have another. What are they kidding me?
Yeah, it's
This is
prank. You're being
ridiculous.
pranked.
This is another crazy law. In Kansas, it was, I guess they repealed it. In Kansas, it was against the law to put ice cream over cherry pie. Now, why? In Kansas, it was against the law to put a scoop of ice cream on cherry pie. Yeah, exactly. What the fudge? George ends with, there we go, another week of fun. 7 more days and we can do it all again. Keep happy until then. By George.
You know, I was really interested in some a nice big baked potato with some onions, with not onions, but with butter and sour cream. And maybe
yes.
some cheese. But now I just want some cherry pie a la mode.
Oh, I know. I love cherry pie. And cherry pie with ice cream. All right, so George sent another photo with a question for me. And this is the picture that he sent. All right, so this is to tell the truth. And it says special material, Dick DeBartolo. All right,
Very special material.
So special material involved writing ad libs for Gary Moore. Okay. I would go through all the guests. And if I would think of anything silly for Gary to say, I would just put them on a card, and Gary used some of them and didn't use some of them. The one he said he'd love to do, but he said Kitty Carlisle would kill me if I ever did this. Kitty Carlisle, did you know Kitty Carlisle, Chairman B? You know who she-
Ray member, yeah. I mean, I'm
Oh,
I know,
okay. And anyway, Kitty Carlisle was a very big celebrity in New York and on Goodson Tubman shows. And she had a party at her house, her apartment. It's one of the only 2 apartments I've ever been to where it's a private elevator that opens in your apartment. Okay. So the elevator opens onto a balcony that the guests step out of the elevator and then can overlook your incredibly enormous apartment. Okay. And I mean, it was very elegant. And then 2 days later, we were taping To Tell the Truth. And I had written for Gary to say, I said, Kitty Carlisle has an unbelievably beautiful apartment. And this is New York City. And I'm afraid I did see a roach, but the roach was wearing a beautiful tuxedo. Anyway, Gary said she would have a fit if I said the word roach in connection with her apartment. So anyway, some of the things I did on To Tell the Truth were ways to make the show a little bit different. And one of them was we had Howard Hughes' private secretary for like 40 years, a man, and the affidavit. And I worked for Howard Hughes. And if he would suddenly want fried chicken at 4 a.m., I would arrange for that. And if he needed a ballroom because he felt like having someone over, all the crazy things. And so in the production meeting, I said, why doesn't Gary say, ladies and gentlemen, this is really unbelievable, but here to pick out the real Robert Burns, whatever his name was, is Howard Hughes. And I said, and then have the camera go to the wings where the curtain is, and then cut back to Gary, and Gary will time it out. And Gary will just say, he never shows up. I am so disappointed. And so Bruno Zerrata, the producer, said, see what Gary thinks. So I said to Gary said, oh, let's do that. He said, because the audience is going to gasp. He said, the celebrities are going to gasp. And then they'll laugh when I say, well, he's not here. So anyway, we had Bill Hanna on from Hanna-Barbera. And I said, why don't we have one of the characters that he uses come and pick him out? And so the person who booked him called, and she called me and she said, Dick, so this is what they're going to do. They're going to send us a Yogi Bear costume, and I think you should just be Yogi Bear. And pick Bill out. And I said, all right, I'll do that. All right. So we have one more photo. This is me as Yogi Bear backstage waiting to go on. Okay. People said, are you nervous? And I said, no, I'm Yogi Bear. What am I nervous? I do this all the time. And then what's great about Facebook is 10 minutes, maybe it was an hour after I posted this, someone found that show.
Friends. And I'm not going to have the gentleman stand up. Better than that, who better to pick out his creator, Bill Hanna, than Yogi Bear himself? Yogi, will you come out here and show us which one is the fellow who thunk you up?
It's cute, isn't he? Yeah. He does look like number one. He does look like number one.
I think it is number one.
Oh, it's not. Is it? No, he says not. No, it's not number 2. Daddy.
That's the best live action Yogi Bear I've ever seen.
You know what made me right?
Oh my! All right, fine, Bill. Let's go on down the line and find out who we all are. Number 2, sir. What is your real name? What do you do?
Anyway, and there's a little more clowning around at the end with me and Yogi. So, and Bill Hanna was there because they were opening a new amusement park in Virginia. I forgot what his Were his parks Six Flags?
Must be something special.
I don't
that brings you
anyway.
and Yogi to New York. What is it?
Well, Yogi told me he was tired of his cave. He wanted a new cave, so we have been what you would call cave hunting.
And have you found a location?
Yes, we have. Found him a new home. It's a beautiful new home in a brand new park. It's in Richmond, Virginia, and it's called King's Dominion. It's going to be the only bear cave that has hot and cold running geysers.
Well, now. Bill, it's been an honor for us to meet you. Yogi, certainly an honor to meet you, my friend.
Sweet.
Take care. Take care, gentlemen, also. Thank you very much for being with us.
Anyway, so after the show, Bill Hanna said, you're great. He said, do you want to come to the opening? He will pay all your expenses. And you could be Yogi, and we'll cut the ribbon together. And I said, are you kidding? This sounds great. So, and being in a costume is an incredible thing because you can do anything. All right. So I had two handlers who followed me to make sure I didn't trip, and they didn't want people, like jumping on me. But there was an orchestra, a band rather, like a 30-piece band playing. And I just walked up and I took the baton out of the conductor's hand and I led the band, and then I rode the carousel. It's hotter than hell in those things. Oh my God. You every hour they would take me to, out of the park to a room with fans, because it's really, those uniforms are really hot. But yeah, I bet they do. Zergin said now they have cooling systems, but it was great. It was great. I have no idea how hot it was, but it was super, super fun. That was one of my favorite times being Yogi Bear.
I don't know. You look pretty cool there.
Yeah. I just took to it. It was just such a great feeling to be. Okay, so now then we're gonna do some logo. Gulp. I guess this is about drinks, or unless Gulp was a chain of. We'll see in a minute. Oh, okay. What is the name for the 7-Eleven cup that holds 32 ounces? What is the name of the 7-Eleven cup that holds 32 ounce? Wow. Gemma B, do you have any vague idea?
Yeah, it's the 32-ounce big cup, they call it.
It is indeed. Well, not the big belch. Oh, that's funny. Or the big regret. The slightly too much cup of sugar water. The diabetic shock. No, it is indeed not the big P. It was the big gulp. What is a tropical fruit juice that features a cartoon surfer named Punchy, flashing the hang 10 hand signal on the bottle? Wow. The chat rooms likes candy and they drink a lot of sugar water. It is indeed Hawaiian Punch. We like sugar. Dwindle said, we don't care. We like sugar. What is the greeting? Oh, okay. All right. What greeting is also the brand of a chocolate drink? I know this. What is the greeting that is also the name of a chocolate drink? And Jammer B, did you know that?
Yahoo! No, that's a web search place. No, yeah, Yahoo!
Yeah, it is indeed. Chat room. This is not going to be so easy. What brand of juice drink comes in pouches and includes an Italian island in its name?
Easy.
Easy? I have no idea what this is.
Well, Poco knows.
Oh my gosh. And 2 so far, 3 so far. Well, now everybody's got it. It is indeed Capri Sun with a C. Capri, Capri Sun. The Sicily Sling, says Morgus. We'll do one more and then we'll do I'm Not Saying You're Stupid. Those cards with pictures on them are hard to do. Oh, this is just a single picture. I don't know. Can you identify the brand from this? Name this brand that's been around for more than a century. Name this brand that's been around. Wow. Chat room.
I did not know. Chat room obviously is smarter than me.
Me too. I just used a jar of Schmuckers tonight, but it wasn't strawberry. But wow. Chat room, you are good. Oh, I know this. Chat room, you're all going to know this. Finish this slogan with a name like Schmuckers. Finish their slogan.
There's one born every minute.
Wow, this is.
I don't want to pull up the classic Saturday Night Live skit, but there is an amazing Saturday Night Live skit based on that.
Oh, okay.
It has to be, with a name like that, it has to be good, even though it's something really horrible.
It has to be that. All right, chat room. Boy, you really know your stuff. What type of fabric design is used by Schmuckers on their checkered lids?
Checkered?
You know,
Italian tablecloth? What do you call it?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Half of you have it right.
Again, much smarter than me.
Yeah. I read a red check tablecloth, but according to the card, declare Loke, it is gingham. Morgus. Gingham. Who
Isn't that
knew?
a style? Gingham style?
Yeah, that's another thing, Gingham style. A hero of American folklore. What man painted the apple trees from which Smuckers made its apple butter? A hero of American folklore. What man planted the apple trees from which Smuckers made its apple butter? Yeah. Steve Jobs, no. Chat room, you're very smart. That was very good. Very good. Not Willard Scott, Monet. All right, we're going to do.
We have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
Bum, bum, bum. We're doing things they didn't teach you in school by the same company that makes similar cards called I'm Not Saying You're Stupid. Oh, well, Jamma B will know the end of this. I mean, the answer to this. According to scientists, how will our planet most likely end? According to scientists, how will our planet most likely end? I'm going to say with a sermon and the Star Spangled Banner.
Are we talking about the scientists who run the doomsday clock? Because they sure have an opinion. They have an opinion.
The sun will die. Implosion. We will smash into the sun.
Oh, come on, you guys. Everybody knows this. Molten by the sun. Mr. Dave. There, he's got it. Mr. Dave.
Engulfed by the sun.
Engulfed
Hit
by the
by
sun.
a comet.
Jamez, yeah.
Well, right off into the sunset.
Martron 3000 knows.
We'll be engulfed by the sun when the sun becomes a red giant.
About 5 billion years from now.
All the people get together and eat it.
Counting the days.
Okay. According to scientists, how will our planet most likely end? Jamma B says the sun will. Oh. Okay. The sun will eventually swell up and swallow the planet. Okay. Oh. It is not uncommon for people to talk in their sleep. Do deaf and mute people ever sign in their sleep? Wow. It is not uncommon for people to talk in their sleep. Do deaf and mute people ever sign? You know, I think, no, it's not fact or crap. I think they probably do because that's the way they talk.
Burke and I are saying no.
Luke says we act things out, so yes, that would be a thing. Don't know. Yes, Bill in Michigan, yes. I think I think it's possible. Jamma B, you and Burke say no.
Yeah, we don't think it's possible.
Okay. It's not uncommon for people to talk in their sleep. Do deaf and mute people ever sign?
We don't think it's common. There you go. He said common, so we say it's not common.
The answer is yes. It is deaf and mute people sign in their sleep. Oh, I know this, and I don't even smoke. How many matches are in a matchbook?
Wow, I don't know that.
You don't?
And Bert does smoke, and he doesn't know it either.
Oh, that's so funny. How many matches are in a standard matchbook? You know. Oh, wait a minute. Chat room, I also thought it was 20.
Burke has reminded me that he no longer smokes.
Oh, okay.
So good on Burke.
Yeah, good on Burke. Well, I think the card is wrong. How many matches are in the standard match? Oh, okay. Chat room, I'm changing it. How many matches are in the standard match box?
You mean one of those little tiny cars? I don't think they have matches in them at all.
In a match box. I looked down before I turned, yeah. I still don't disagree. I still disagree with this question. And then we're going to have Jammer B look it up. How many matches are in a standard match box? Well, some of you are right on. Also not crazy how they answered this question. Jeremy B, you want to take a guess?
No, but I'll tell you what ChatGPT says.
Okay, go ahead.
ChatGPT says a standard match box typically contains around 20 to 25 matches. However, the exact number of matches can vary depending on the manufacturer and the size of the matches. Some match boxes might have slightly more or fewer matches, but the average of 20 to 25 is common for standard size match boxes.
Okay, well, this card says approximately 40 matches, and there were quite a few 40 answers given. It wasn't a good question. Oh, Jammer B, we might know this. What letter combination generates the most hits on a search engine? I don't even get this. What letter combination generates the most hits on online search engines? LOL? Oh, Mr. Dave might. Oh, I see where the chat room's going. IOU, XXX, sex. What letter combination? I think sex is probably right. I think sex more than porn, because porn sounds like you're going to go there and get spammed. Jamie B, any guess? What? Well, let's see what's on the card.
OF is pretty high. I see OF is pretty high. HE is pretty high. What are these over here? We have
how do we know high? Is that
the color red. The redder they are.
Oh, the redder they are.
So this one down here, NI. That doesn't make sense. Knee. Oh,
the hell?
Yeah. So
Mr. Dave said WH is big, probably big. All right, let's see what the card says. What letter combination generates the most hits on online search engines? This is a stupid answer. www.
Okay.
That's like a trick question, isn't it?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Okay, so now we'll do a snappy answer to a stupid question. I don't have one. Oh, you know what? I read today that Las Vegas buffets are starting to come back. You know, buffets were done away with during COVID. And also I noticed that press events, they are having food served by waiters out of big serving dishes. For a long time, press events was little boxes of whatever they were serving. So you would just take a box. There'd just be a tray of boxes. All right. So it's a man walking away from the buffet table with a lot of food on a plate. And someone walking to the buffet says to him, "Are you going to eat that?" Okay. Man walking away from a buffet table with a lot of food on his dish. And a man walking that way toward him says, "Are you going to eat that?" And his snappy answer is, "Is this that hard? No, I'm going to sell it. You eat it. No, I'm going to stuff this in a slot machine. No, I'm trying to feed a small village. I guess they won't let me put it back. No, it's a great photo op. Here we go. No, I'm going to feed my pet dog. No, I work for Uber Eats. No, it's all bad, so I'm taking it away. No, it's from my wife. No, I'm going to eat it. I'm Weird Al. No, it's for my Mr. Fusion. No, I'm going to toss it on you. No, it's not real food. Yes, why not? Well, that's not too snappy. No, it's for my neighbor's dog. No, I'm going to blend it and drink it. No, I have a pet elephant outside. I'm going to sell it to the highest bidder. Pac-Man Debbie says, "No, I work for the health department. We're going to test it." Well, I'm certainly not going to pay for it. No, I'm going to give it to someone who doesn't ask stupid questions. No, I'm going to take magazine pictures of it. No, I want to test the detergent to see if the stains can be removed from my tie. And we'll end with, I'm selling it to raise money to pay for the event. Okay, we're going to do some match game. I'm going to call Dennis. Dwindle said, "No, I'm going to put it in my tub and swim in it." Do you want to give Alex a buzz?
Alex has joined us.
Alex has joined us. Oh, great. Give Dennis 3 rings. How little match game is it? Yes, Alex is here, Ranger Rick, or there. All right, this should bring Dennis here. And up, Alex, there he is. What's going on, Alex?
Oh,
Engineering kinds of things.
that's right.
Oh, okay. It's 6 o'clock there, right?
It is. Yeah, we're early.
Okay.
Usually you call it around
yeah,
like 6:30.
the show ended a half hour early, didn't it, Gemma B?
Yeah, I think it ended. It was 2.5 hours long. So it still was 2.5 hours long, but sometimes it goes 3 hours.
I know. I was kind of surprised myself, so that's good. Ta-da, here comes Dennis. Okay, let us play Dumb Dora's new boyfriend said to Dumb Dora.
How dumb are you?
No. He said, I'm a good egg. So Dumb Dora blanked him. Dumb Dora's new boyfriend said to Dumb Dora, Dora, I'm a good egg. So Dumb Dora blanked him. I'm going to get a lot of matches, I think. I will now look up. Yup. Oh, this is a good chat room. All right. Alex, we're going to start with you. Dumb Dora's new boyfriend said to Dumb Dora, I'm a good egg. So Dumb Dora blanked him. Correct. Excellent. You got a lot of matches. Jammer B. Dumb Dora's boy. So Dumb Dora blanked him. Scrambled. You got a lot of matches. Burke. So Dumb Dora blanked him. No answer? Wow.
I don't understand. I'm totally confused.
I don't know either.
He's been writing over there on that thing for like 2 minutes.
Oh, colored him. Oh, I almost wrote colored because I think that's a good answer. Cracked. Okay. Okay. You know that commercial where people can't tell the difference between real coffee and instant coffee?
No, never seen it.
Okay. Well, you have now. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he couldn't tell the difference between instant coffee and blank. There's a commercial where people can't tell the difference between real coffee and instant coffee. Dumb Donald's so dumb, he can't tell the difference between instant coffee and blank. Wow. Hair dye. Oh my God. Wow, chat room, you went wild with this. Fertilizer, the mop bucket. Tea. I was going to write tea. But, wow, I got no matches. Jeremy B, we're going to start with you. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he couldn't tell the difference between instant coffee and Shine-O. Oh, that's good. That's good. I said couldn't tell the difference between instant coffee and beer. Ramen noodles. Wow. Dennis couldn't tell the difference between instant coffee. Oh, you got a lot of matches, Dennis. And mud. Alex couldn't tell. Dumb Donald couldn't tell the difference between real coffee. Oh, you matched Jammer B. That's as close as you can get. Pinocchio said, "Not many people know this, but I shave with blank." Pinocchio said, "Not many people know this." In a minute, Charlie. He's gearing up. Have at least 2 more questions, Charlie. Pinocchio said, "Not many people know this, but I shave with blank." Oh, these are good. Whittling knife, sword. Oh, great care. Sandpaper, a hatchet, a rasp, a wood chipper, plain pocket knife, sandpaper, great determination, orbital saw, a sander. All right, I'm going to start with me. Pinocchio said, "Not many people know this, but I shave with sandpaper." Thank you. Dennis, you said, Pinocchio said, "Not many people know this. I shave with," Charlie, not yet. Oh, you got a lot of matches too. "I shave with a plane." Alex, you said Pinocchio shaves with a plane. Okay, a planer. That matches. Burke, Pinocchio shaves with my chainsaw. No. And Jammer B, Pinocchio shaves with Thompson's seal water.
No. I wrote Thompson's wood seal, but that was wrong. So it's Thompson's water seal.
Water seal.
It's more like an aftershave. It's not, it's when he, like you shave with Menon. You shave with, it's an aftershave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's an after sandpaper lotion.
After
Okay.
planing.
Yeah. Okay. Jane said, my new boyfriend is always laughing and playing practical jokes at work. It's really not appreciated because he works in a blank. Jane said, my new boyfriend is always joking and playing practical jokes at work. It's not appreciated. He works in a blank. I have a good answer. I have an excellent answer. All right, we're going to start with Burke. Jane said, my boyfriend is laughing and playing at work. Not appreciated because my boyfriend works in a blank. Funeral home, finally. He joins the clan. Dickie D says, funeral parlor. Jammer B says, he works in a hospice home. Okay. Jammer, Dennis said morgue. You got matches. Carter Geek said that. And Alex, his pranks aren't appreciated. Works in a mortuary. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. And Charlie Soon. Tarzan said, Jane spend too much time in big city. She come back and tell me not live in treehouse unless I get blank. Jane said, Tarzan spent too much time. Tarzan said, Jane spend too much time in big city. She come back and tell me not live in treehouse unless I get blank. Charlie, you'll be on after this. New loincloth? Oh, satellite TV, that's good. Air conditioning, indoor plumbing, a butler, running water, 2-year lease, a bidet, an elevator, outdoor plumbing, cable. I thought a lot of people would say cable. A doorman, Victoria's Secret, a garage, fiber internet, a pair of pants, another internet fiber, butler, TV, a subway entrance. Becky's waving at Dennis. Okay. Dennis, we'll start with you. Tarzan said, Jane spent too much time in the city. She tells me she won't live in treehouse anymore unless I get, you got a lot of matches. Unless I get a doorman. Charlie, you're next. I got some matches unless I get air conditioning. Jammer B, you said not live in treehouse unless I get.
Well, I think that several people had the same answer as this, except not quite the same.
A door monkey. Is that a doorman? A door monkey?
Not a doorman, door monkey.
Oh, okay. And Burke said, Charlie, okay. A prenup.
It's a good answer.
Okay. And Alex, doesn't want a plumbing. Oh, a lot of matches for you. Okay.
Know what the shirt says.
So the what?
Becky wants to know what the shirt says.
Oh, move closer. Okay. The shirt is Little Shelter, Animal Rescue.
Yay! Awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Little Shelter. I have an award up here somewhere. Where year's best contributor. 1 year. Everything I showed on ABC, everything I showed everywhere, I gave to the shelter. And I even called some manufacturers and said, I'm giving this to a shelter. if you had one or two more of these that you would feel like donating, I can give you the shelter's direct address, and they will send you a letter so you can take it off as a donation. So over the years, we've done a lot for their auctions. Anyway, so that's Hampton Animal Shelter. A no-kill shelter, by the way, which is why I like the place. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet our mascot dog, a rescue dog, but not from Hampton.
He's from heaven.
He's from heaven. Charlie, look. Charlie, looking in my hand. He's saying, wait. There's no food in that hand. Like, come over here. Look, turn the overhead on, Rick. Hang on, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, that. Oh, there's nothing in the hand, Charlie. Look. Oh, that's better. There you go. Look at it. Oh, boy. Charlie, next week you're going to have a video. I found Charlie. Come on. Yeah. Kissy. Oh, boy. I found, if you haven't been to Disneyland, Dead End Disneyland, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I did a video, a tour. I don't think we showed it like in 5 years. We'll show that one week. Okay. A tour of Disneyland and everything that's here. Lick cam. Yeah, I found a video of Charlie and a Bernese puppy, a huge Bernese puppy, who is so sweet. When he sees Charlie, he would get down and lay flat because he knows that he's big. And Charlie was even smaller. Charlie was maybe a year old at the time, and the two of them have a great time rolling around. The main character in Disneyland was me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Giz Fiz tomorrow. Okay, Giz Wiz tomorrow. And next Wednesday, we're back with another Giz Wiz. And George, thank you, George Davis. Thank you so much for providing us with so much stuff for so many years. This has been regular, old-fashioned, unimproved Giz Fiz. It's a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Dolly the Dog, Gamma B, Alex Gumpel, Becky, George Davis, X, ZX, Carter Geek, Eclair, 83, Magoo, Ranger Rick, Steven Toronto, Osnet, Loke, L.A. Eric, Bill in Michigan, Coops, Jamez, Stooge Dwindle, Dan Dooku, Logan Five, Roberto Hellman, Giz One, and Osnet. Brought to you by Turtle Wax. It's not just for turtles anymore. Bye. And we have a Tom Lear.
We do. And
okay.
A moment to talk about that.
Okay.
This song's called Lobachevsky. So Nikolai Lobachevsky is a mathematician from the 16th century.
Okay.
It's a song about him, and it's interesting in that in the Wikipedia page for Nikolai Lobachevsky, if you go down to this part here where it says in popular culture, right? Tom Lehrer's humorous song Lobachevsky.
Oh my gosh!
And it had a big success. And then the song is not intended as a slur on Lobachevsky's character, and the name was chosen purely for prosodic reasons. Prosodic. Do you know prosodic? Let's see what prosodic means. Prosodic is, in linguistics, prosody is the study of elements of speech that are not individual phonetic segments, but which are properties of syllables in larger units of speech, including linguistic functions such as intonation, stress, and rhythm. Such elements are known as suprasegmentals.
Oh, well, if you had super, say, whatever that was, I would have known it.
So, apparently, Apparently, this song about Lobachevsky is picked because of the way his voice sounds, not because he was an influence on Tom Lehrer, who was also a mathematician, even though that's what he says in the song. So I suppose I should find the song here. And now I can.
Just after that intro, that would be good.
All right. So here is, this is the TriCaster. So here comes the here it is. There, that guy, Lobachevsky.
Chat room.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay. Bye. Alex, take care. Chat room, thank you. See you tomorrow night for Giz Wiz. 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 East.
So long.
Bye.